weekend obviously is in full swing, and now Golden State's starting five. Trayce Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Winslow. Then it's MP. And it's Curry in at the one. And for the Mavericks, we've got Derek Lively. Klay Thompson is out there with Irving. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Marshall in at the three slot. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Here's MP. Kept alive. Here's Jackson-Davis. Here's MP. And Thompson sends it back. Irving against Curry. The kick out to Irving. The pass to Lively. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And it's the Warriors' ball.
Well, Winslow gets aggressive and puts the defense on their heels, leaving them no chance but the foul.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Good on both.
And Justice Winslow continues to grind to trying to find a way in which he can settle into a role in this league to make positive contributions with.
Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Lively. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now, here's MP. This game he had 34 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Irving. Thompson outside. And stolen by MP. Now the Warriors moving it up. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, those dunks from Kuminga ignite his team. They feel like that's more than 2 points.
MP against Thompson. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And there are only 2 players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. So it's the Warriors now, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
2 minutes.
Dishes it to Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Shoots over Lively. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Curry.
And the strides Kuminga continues to make are impressive. Good to see him taking and making the mid-range J.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And some changes. Changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. Davis is subbed in for Washington. Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Hardy. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Marshall in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Curry finds MP. Another miss by MP. Mavericks trail by 9, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Lively. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. They get a hand on it. MP inside. He's guarded by Davis. MP, no good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Marshall gets the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to MP. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. MP's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Hardy passes to Davis. Lively with it. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Kuminga. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Irving. Can't hit from in close.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Winslow. Outside Kuminga. Trains the three-pointer. Kuminga's got 9 points.
I think this is a progression step here for Kuminga. When he starts to hit threes consistently, watch out.
Passes it to Hardy. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Irving. And that one goes long. Warriors leading by 14. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New Orleans lit up the floor. He had 34 points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. It's safe to say he's out of his funk after a game like that. And we'll see if he can keep it rolling tonight.
And David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Dallas calls timeout. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
So it's the Golden State Warriors.
You know what to do. That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Mavericks 27, the Warriors 40.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Jonathan Kuminga has been exceptional here, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. We've got Jonathan Kuminga. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. Then it's Trayce Jackson-Davis. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Here's Curry. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Here's Irving after the made shot from MP. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Here's Lively. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Winslow. Some nice passing by Golden State. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 10 points for MP.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Jackson Davis. At the elbow, it's MP. He shoot again, and the layup is good.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now, here is Irving. He has 6. Here's Marshall. They get the rebound. Lively.
Warriors foul. Trace Jackson Davis. First personal foul.
For Dallas, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. The first free throw is good.
Substitution on the court.
MP, that's for 2. Misses.
That's the end of
And
the
so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Klay Thompson. Edwards is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. Irving looking for an opening. Over MP. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Now, there's not a spot on the floor where Kyrie cannot damage you.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And there's the bucket from MP. And the Warriors lead by 21. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Back to Irving. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Podziemski with it, working on Thompson. The shot's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The kick out to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Podziemski. MP outside. No good with the triple.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Warriors leading by 21. Pass to Podziemski. Takes it inside, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level.
Substitution
for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Thompson. And it's Edwards in for Kyrie Irving. Different look here for the Warriors.
2 minutes.
Davis, the pass to Lively. Now, here's Gafford. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Edwards passes to Davis. There's a minute left in the fourth. Marshall can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's MP. Here's Moody. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Irving. And he lays it straight in.
The defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Here's MP. Chalk up 2 there.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
There's the pass to Davis. Marshall with it. Misses the layup. And a deep 3 from MP. It's off. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
This is not a fire drill, it's a real thing. Yeah, you know that nighttime, daytime she don't see me, acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with a Mickey Mouse, this ain't Disney.